Welcome to another edition of Shuckers Insiders. And joining me today, as always, is J. Vic Blake. Welcome.
Thank you so much. So excited to be here. Can't believe it's already September.
I know, and the season's gone by so fast. There's been so much activity going on at the ballpark, so much fun that we've even taken part of at the stadium. So tell us what's been going on.
Well, first off, it was great to have you guys out at the ballpark for Biloxi night. I know you joined not only the on-field pregame show, but also the broadcast, which was so much fun.
It was so much fun.
You did such a great job. You did fantastic. But there has been so much going on to talk about. It's already September. What happened?
Right.
The season started 3 days ago, right? We're already at game 100, almost at 138.
Oh,
but
wow.
the Shuckers do have one more home series at the ballpark, but first back in August. So much has happened. There have been so many nights with the fans packing the ballpark with so many smiles on faces, and also a little bit of history made by the Shuckers' own Jackson Churio, who is just 19 years old, doing it all and then some at 19 years old. He set the Shuckers single-season RBI record with a massive 2-run home run at MGM Park a couple weeks ago, which is so much fun to see. Jackson's such a great kid, and again, he's 19 years old. He's one of the youngest guys in AA.
And there's no telling where he's going to go.
Exactly.
What did you do?
Exactly. You know, between him, Jefferson, Caro, the Shuckers now have Jacob Mizorowski on the roster, who is just 21 years old, who is the Brewers' top pitching prospect. There is so much talent on the field, and with this last home series coming up, it might be one of the final opportunities to see the Shuckers in 2023. True. So make sure you get out to the ballpark and see a team that is hopefully going to be contributors to that Milwaukee Brewers' first World Series winning team in a couple of years.
That is so awesome to hear. That always is awesome to hear. We always get a lot of good players. I hate that some leave, but it's great that they come here and that you can see them by going to a Shuckers game.
Exactly, and the best part is the guys who do leave and move up, those are guys who you'll see in maybe even a year. Abner Uribe is a guy who started in Biloxi this year, got moved up to Nashville in AAA, got moved up to the big leagues, and now is finding himself all over SportsCenter, all over highlights. It's Abner Uribe highlight compilations on YouTube.
And he started right here.
And he started right here in Biloxi. And that's the beauty of minor league baseball. You get to see the guys who become the stars in the big leagues that everybody's talking about on national television. And you can say, hey, I saw them when they were in Biloxi. And they were just, for Jackson, 19 years of age.
That's awesome. That's right. That's right. Yeah, so we've had a lot going on. We had a lot of promotions. And like you said, we have just a few games left. Tell us what we can expect.
Yeah, so one more home series left in the regular season. Now, the Shuckers can qualify for the playoffs for the first time since 2019. Two ways they can do that. It is either by winning the second half in the South Division, which they're currently right in the thick of it for the hunt for that second half divisional crown with the Montgomery Biscuits, who they'll play in that final series at MGM Park. The other way is Pensacola, who's lurking around. If they win the second half and the Shuckers finish runner-up, they'll go to the playoffs for the first time since 2019. Awesome. So this final series, not only on the promotion side is exciting, but on the baseball side of things is really, really exciting as the Shuckers battle to get to the playoffs. And if they do get to the playoffs, Shuckers will host game 1 of the playoffs right here in Biloxi.
Oh, that's awesome.
On September 19th against the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. And if they make it to the championship series, they'll host games 2 and 3 at MGM Park as well.
Great.
So there, fingers crossed, a lot of playoff baseball to come here in Biloxi. And with the Shuckers hosting game 2 and 3 of the championship series, well, if they win a title, it'll be either game 2 or 3. So you can celebrate with the Shuckers at MGM Park. But during that final homestand, we have our final T-shirt Tuesday of the year presented by Gulfport Behavioral Health Systems. We also have our final Bark in the Park on Wednesday, which is just $8 with you. You can bring your dog, hang out in the berm for just $8, and that $8 ticket includes you and the dog. Which is,
so he gets bacon and free.
Exactly. Really, it's a $4 ticket for you and a $4 ticket for the dog. So it's basically free, right? The dog's getting in.
Right.
It's a fantastic deal. Also, we're having our final fireworks day of the year on Friday, September 15th, presented by our friends at Waste Pro. Then on the 16th, we have a YMCA jersey auction. We're partnering with our friends at the YMCA for a really, really special jersey night. And fans, you can bring home a signed and game-worn Shuckers jersey right off their backs, which is so much fun. And then finally on Sunday, it's Fan Appreciation Day, which we hope is not the final home game of the 2023 season. Hopefully the Shuckers are playing on Sunday, and everyone's getting ready for Tuesday for game 1 of the playoffs.
That's awesome, man. There's so much excitement going on, so much still going on at the ballpark. How can anybody get tickets or information?
Well, go to BiloxiShuckers.com, and to get tickets, you can either go to BiloxiShuckers.com or you can visit the MGM Park box office. Hop right in on the fun.
That's right, and of course it's had a lot of fun. Of course, it's the ballpark. It may be a little hot, but there's a lot of drinks and food that you can partake in to help you.
There's lots of shade. there's lots of water,
That's awesome.
there's lots of beer, and there's lots of food, which is really all you need for a good night. And with games starting at 6:35, the sun has pretty much gone down by the time
That's
the
awesome.
games start. So you can get your seat in the first and third base side, sit in the shade, enjoy the night, enjoy the clear skies, and enjoy the last few days of summer.
That's right. So there's shade, there's food, your dogs get in free. What else can you ask for? Sounds like a lot of fun to have at the ballpark. So
Exactly.
anything else anybody needs to know?
That'll be all. Hey, be sure to root on your Shuckers. Final couple weeks of the year, you know, the fans are such a vital part of the Biloxi community and a vital part of the Shuckers. We love seeing you all go up there all year long. And hey, one more week, plus fingers crossed, a couple more home games cheer on the Shuckers here as they try and go for that first title in franchise history.
That's awesome. Sounds great. So get out at the ballpark.